Yo, what's cracking? Notre Dame shut down Georgia, the big bad SEC, supposedly. No, they're not. They're not. They're not the big bad SEC. They've been getting their ass whooped all through these bowl games and stuff. Even man, there was one day, I think that was last week, where three SEC teams lost. Yeah, I got an SEC shirt on. Yep, sure do. Look at that. It's raggedy and holy and dirty and everything. Yeah, I'm wearing this SEC shirt for a reason. You know why? Because SEC is weak. It's not what it says it is. So I thought I'd wear the shirt to talk about them. Oh, right here, SEC. And it's an old SEC shirt. Yeah. Um, got one team left. That's Texas. And Texas really just came out of the Big 12. So, man, I know the SEC, ESPN, all of them are like, in the behind the scenes, they're upset. They want to rig this playoffs for next year. They want to get Lane Kiffin, sorry, but uh, in there. Dude, you got to win. Go win. Go win. Let me take this off. I'm gonna go like this. I'm going like this now. I'm going like this. So, SEC, you know what? That's the sound of getting spanked. That's the sound of getting spanked. That's the sound of getting spanked. Yes, sir. Spank, 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 spank. That's what I'm talking about. Uh, Georgia got handed to them, man. Notre Dame gave them all the answers they need to lose that game. And it's funny, man, because they tried to beef up Stockton like he was this great quarterback. They did. Oh, he won on. I mean, you should have saw the before annex before this game was played. They did a whole little small story on him, a documentary on him before this game, right? And it was like they're trying to beef him up, saying he's won more awards than Trevor Lawrence or Deshaun Watson. He broke all their records. They had Nick Saban on there talking about he'd been knowing him since he was a little boy and all this stuff like that, right? And all these people talking about they've been knowing him since he was baby coming up playing quarterback, and they try to recruit in and all this stuff. And he was hot garbage. Hot garbage. Trevor Lawrence is not that good in the NFL. Neither is Deshaun Watson. Yeah, they both won I believe national championships, but in the NFL, they are hot garbage. Trevor Lawrence, I think his best season was last year. This season, hot garbage. Deshaun Watson can't even stay on the field. So I'm just like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, you gotta go, bro. That was whack. You know what I mean? And I look at it like this. Now, hey, they picked the games right. They picked the games right. But you know what I do want to see? The only team that was probably is left out is BYU. BYU. That's the only one I really have a case for. Like BYU, I mean, really destroyed Colorado. And They beaten a whole bunch of other teams. So out of all the teams in the Big 12, besides for Arizona State, it's BYU. And I think BYU would have gave the business to a few teams out there, right? And now this comes with this. They saying the Big 12 is soft. We know that Scatterbo and them really should have won that game. Arizona State should have won that game. We know it. We know they cheated for them. Now the little kick on the ground and then goes in the – I mean, I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about that. People making stories up on TikTok talking about, the kick hit the ground and then it went through the goalpost. So that should have been, come on, man, get the hell out of here with that, bro. Now, will I say the hit on Isaiah Bonds was a targeting call? I got to be fair, bro. That was a targeting call. But it was missed on the interception, and they were able to, do their thing from that point, right? Let's go into the stats. I'm not going to be on here too long. Let me see. Here we go. Notre Dame. All right. So Notre Dame won 23-10, right? And I thought it was awesome, man. I knew Notre Dame can do it. I knew Notre Dame can handle business for real, man. I'm proud to see Marcus Freeman do his thing and everything like that. And let's see the stats. What I like is this right here at 10. Because, man, Notre Dame lost to NIU. So, do you mean NIU can probably beat Georgia? An SEC team? Notre Dame didn't play them on no cold field. They played them on a fast track, and they beat the brakes off of them. You got to give a shout out to Marcus Freeman and his team, a black coach at that. Proud of him, okay? And he represents everything you want to see in a football coach. He does. Not only that, even Penn State coach, he represents well, and Coach Prime, all these guys who don't get those accolades. And I'm pulling for him, man, to get in the national championship Notre Dame. Either him or Penn State coach. But I don't know if Notre Dame played any of the Big Ten teams this year. Let me see. All right, so they already beat an SEC team early this year. They beat Texas A&M 23-13, and then they celebrated and lost to NIU. That's what I'm saying. These small schools, you gotta really watch out, man, because you don't know if are they them dudes or not, man. These small schools are worthy of getting into the playoffs, man. And they try to rip these schools off, these big schools off, because they don't have the big names like the SEC, or they don't have then the American Conference and the SEC, whatever that conference is, with Appalachian State and all of them, and also with Tulane and all of them. Those conferences, you got to really watch out for. You got to really play them teams. Other than that, you might catch an L with them. So, look like Notre Dame has beat the brakes off of everybody they played, man. They put big numbers on. Numbers on Purdue. They barely beat Louisville. beat Stanford. Man, they beat the brakes off with Georgia Tech, 31-13, which Georgia struggled with them. So that's another team that Georgia played, and Georgia struggled with them. Matter of fact, they were losing to Georgia. Navy, man, they blasted Navy. Man, they beat up my team, USC. They put 49 on USC. Okay, so that's letting you know, man, there's talent all over the place. And then you got to look at this too, right? Notre Dame beat Indiana 27-17. So that means they got 7 more points than Georgia did against Notre Dame. So you're trying to say Indiana's not worthy of playing in the playoffs? I believe they were. And they were playing in the freezing cold. Okay? That makes a lot. You know what I mean? Playing in the freezing cold. And so they still hung in there, even though it didn't look good from the cameras and everything, and watching it on TV. It was like a straight massacre. Indiana could not really put up, any points to late fourth quarter. Same thing with Georgia. Notre Dame's defense are them dudes. They are them dudes. And I believe that actually they got a short window, man. Today is the 3rd, so they play again. What date? That's the 9th. So the day's the 3rd. Saturday. That's a Wednesday game. That game is on a Wednesday. In the middle of the week? Why? All right, so this is the game. Notre Dame versus Penn State. Riley Leonard has 2,293 yards passing, 17 touchdowns, 6 INTs. Drew Allard has 3,192 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 7 INTs. Jay Love has over 1,000 yards, 16 touchdowns. So does Kay Allen, has over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Collins has 445 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Warren. That's that dude, man. He plays all over the place. 1,158 yards, 8 touchdowns. So they are going to be playing in Miami Gardens, Florida. So they're going to be playing in the Miami Dolphins Stadium. Man, it's hard to fill that stadium. Hopefully their fans will come out and fill that stadium up. Miami Dolphins came to fill their own stadium up. So I've seen Miami play there, and they still can't. I don't know, man. There's something about that stadium. I'm drinking beet juice, hot beet juice, cranberry juice with some mulling. There's a whole bunch of mixtures in here, and it's got a little bit of hibiscus and honey and lemon in it. So, and with some cloves, Anyway, help fight off anything that's going on, man. Hopefully, other half she's sick. So anyway, I pray for her that she gets well. All right, man. But anyway, so we got. Let's go to the matchups. So I just said Notre Dame handled their business, man, like they were supposed to, like everybody thought they were supposed to do. And I believe that Notre Dame can beat Penn State. I do. It's going to be a physical game. After, Penn State beat Boise State, which I still think Boise State can compete with anybody on the field. They looked good in parts of that game. They couldn't get that run game going, which Penn State is good stopping the run. They got some hogs in the front, and Notre Dame got the same thing. So they are a real scrappy team, man. A real scrappy team. This is going to be an exciting game to watch. This is probably going to be the better of the two games between, I don't know, Texas, Ohio State. Man, I just feel like Ohio State is going to beat Texas. So let's go to the. We'll go here. For the playoff break. All right. Where is it? There we go. So now this is the set right here. Texas versus Ohio State. Let me see the matchup here. Ohio State 12-2, Texas 13-2. They should be really 12-3, but it is what it is. Howard got 3,490 yards, 32 touchdowns, 9 INTs. Hewitt, 3,189 yards, 29 touchdowns, 11 INTs. Man, I feel that this is going to be a defensive game here as well. It's going to be 4 defensive games. I think all these games will be low scoring, for real. I think Ohio State is going to be able to bring more pressure to Texas than Texas bringing pressure to Ohio State, especially if Chip Kelly does what he does like Oregon. If he does that Oregon style, it's going to be hard to beat them, man. If he does the Oregon style, the old school Oregon style with D'Anthony Thomas and James and Barnes and Thomas was the quarterback. Remember all of that? When they went to the national championship and played Cam Newton, that team, that was probably one of his best teams besides probably the Mariota team. But that was probably the most exciting looking team. Right? I'm telling you, that defensive coordinator that they got, and the defense, one thing about Ohio State, can't talk bad about their defense. They got a defense. Same thing with Texas. Man, they got a defense over there. And I just think this is going to be a going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. I see Ohio State winning this game. As far as allow me to go back. Oh, it wouldn't allow me to go back. Hold on. 1 second. Yo, please like and subscribe and share to the channel. Share the channel, excuse me. And hit that notification button. All right, so we back up here. So my prediction for this game, like I said, I think number 8 Ohio State goes in the championship. I think. This one is a hard one to pick. This is anyone's game, and I'm supportive of both black coaches, especially because they're black coaches and they're trying to get in that chip. Man, this one is anyone's game. This one is a hard one. But I wouldn't be surprised if Penn State go in, but I'm going to pick Notre Dame. I'm going to pick Notre Dame, get in there, and there'll be a matchup between Notre Dame and Ohio State. But, man, if they get picked now, listen to this. Because you remember the BCS, which is BS, right? Now, this is the correct way to do it. Now, if your teams come in and they fight through all these other teams and they come meet at the end, at the head, that's how it should be done. ESPN don't like that. They wanted all these SEC teams, and they praying that Texas beat Ohio State. I just don't think they will. I think Ohio State is another monster, bro. They're on a whole nother level. And the Big Ten is showing they dominant, right, this year. I think the Big Ten is showing they dominant, and I think they will. I wouldn't be shocked if Penn State and the Ohio State matchup comes together. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I would not be shocked. So that's my call, man. I got Ohio State and Notre Dame in the championship, national championship. But I would not be shocked if Penn State gets in. Texas, I wouldn't be shocked either, but I wasn't impressed how they won against Arizona State. So, and I was impressed how Ohio State beat the #1 team in the country. So, I'm going with Ohio State. Yo, so that's my take on this week. But I just want to say, man, I want to put this up here real quick. I'll put this up here. Man, shout out to these coaches right here, man. You know what I mean? You got a black head coach. Black head coaches will be in the FBS National Championship for the first time ever. Maybe. So this can actually happen as far as the national championship. One of them is going to make it in. You feel me? Are they going to win? We don't know, because they match. You want to have Texas in there, right? If anything, and these two play Texas. But I feel like Ohio State is going to get in the national championship and beat Texas. But we'll see. But one of these two coaches are going to get in the national championship. It's a done deal. So shout out to both of these coaches for, making it all the way up to the, almost to the finals, man. So the semifinals. Excuse me. So I'm just happy for them. I'm happy for them. Yes, sir. So anyway, I thought I'd just share that and everything like that, man. But anyway, man, hold on. Do I want to show this? I had one more video. You know what? Nah, I'm not. I was gonna show the highlights, but it's not even worth showing. Well, we can go through it a little bit. Hold on. Hold on, just 1 second here. I'm just gonna show a little bit of it. All right. Let me see. What do I want to play? I'm gonna go back with this. Yo, anyway. They said he was that dude, man. They beat the kid up like he was that dude. He might be that dude next year, but he ain't that dude this year. Good pass, but he was out of bounds. They fumble the ball. Notre Dame gets the ball back. That's what I'm talking about. Show him that muscle, dog. Good pass from Stockton. That was a good pass. I'm not saying he's trash or anything like that. Now this was crazy. Oh, the walk-on quarterback, man. He ran into the referee, caused him, a flag. They ended up settling for a field goal. Notre Dame doing their thing. Running, I don't know, was that Riley Leonard? Yeah. They settled for a field goal. They get sacked. Georgia gets a sack from Riley Leonard, frustrating him with 39 seconds on the clock. Then they turn around and get a fumble with 33 seconds. They brought outside pressure, man, and they was able to get it. Notre Dame come back and was able to throw a dime. Was able to throw a dime, and he did a sea walk up in there. What's up? He was like, uh-oh. I think this was the dagger right here. This was the dagger right here. He had a whole party walking him into the end zone. No flag. Georgia trying to make a comeback. Stockton throws a dime. He trips into the end zone. And that's all they would get. Because Notre Dame had something for that ass. There you go. Georgia try to do something. They got he getting a little bit of yards right there. He's down to the 35, somewhere around there. Stockton throws. They threw a flag. No flag. So, this was the trick, man. They put the field goal team out there, and then they ran the field goal team off the field and brought an offensive team on, and got them to jump off sides. And Coach Smart was upset about that play. He said that was an illegal play, but it happened. So Notre Dame was able to capitalize off of this. Leonard got the first down. From there, I don't think Georgia really got control of the game after this. Boom. Smash mouth football. They got the ball back with 57 seconds left. Notre Dame defense was just monsters tonight. They monsters. Got a sack. The game was over with. So man, you see what it was, man. You seen what it was, and hey, I'm just happy for Notre Dame to get in the semifinals, man, and do their thing, man. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. Also, check out Coach Cali Sports Talk on YouTube, X. Check out DJ Killer Cali on YouTube, and listen to the In the Dojo mixes. And also check out New Legacy Martial Art Academy on YouTube. All right, y'all. So, till the next time, deuces.